Okay, so I'll just come in here and show you around. That's a downlight there that we just insulated around, but I haven't cleaned that light out yet. So I'll just show you, we just get one of these battery operated garden blowers and we give that a blow out, right? And that just makes sure that there's no insulation sitting around the light itself, so it's all nice and clean now in there. And then this is inside the roof, and you can see here, you know, we brush over your centers here, so it's all level with the tops of the joists, and you can still see your joists to walk on. If anybody wants to walk up here, it's not a difficult thing. And there's another downlight there. You can see how the cellulose just pumps out all the way to the edges quite easily. And I'll just take you through and show you a little bit up this way, because this job was actually done with fiberglass bats, but they didn't have enough to do the whole job. Obviously some DIY person did the bat job and didn't finish it. So this is the bat side of things now. And so you've seen what the cellulose fibre look like. There's a big gap there. There's a downlight there that's got the bat all up and all over the place and cobwebs all around it. The cellulose fibre will kill any ants or spiders or cockroaches or things, so you'll never have cobwebs in the roof with the cellulose. But have a look here. Right? This is the kind of thing that's the problem with bats, is that that's the roof down there. The bat's not butted in there properly, and 1% gaps you'll lose your efficiency by 30%, and 5% gaps like that and you'll lose your efficiency by 70%. And so and if we have a look up through the roof a bit further, you see how all of these bats are actually got quite a bit of dust on them, and you see how thick that is there. It's not very thick, but it's nice and yellow on the bottom side, and it's all dusty and dirty on the top already. And the longer they're in here, the more dirty they'll become. And now already I can see that's had a little mouse playing in there, right? See how that's all dug in there and a little bit of a hole in there, right? That's a mouse building a nest in the bat, right? And digging in them. And so those bats make great little insulated homes for mice. And have a look at the gaps there. Whoever's done this job has left gaps all over in there, and all over in there. I don't know whether you see that. Yep. Okay. And look at the huge gap that's around the downlights. Everywhere there's a downlight, there's a huge gap. And just a second, sorry. I'll just scroll through a little bit more. And you know, and you see how the bats are jammed out towards the edges. Well, on that bay there, the bats actually hit the wire, so it hasn't got all the way out to the edge. On this bay here, they've put the bat on top of the wire, so there's actually a big air gap all underneath that bat there in the middle, and so it's not doing its job at all. And this bat here, they've put it down underneath the wire, but then they've left that little corner there, and they've left this big gap here. So this is typical of bat installations for you. And the cellulose fibre that I just showed you, doesn't it look a lot neater than this looks? Even around the downlights, the cellulose looks a lot neater and a lot tidier. So and you don't have anywhere near the gaps, and the job's done right, and you don't have any problems with rats or mice building nests underneath all these little hollows and everything that are up here underneath these bats. And the borax in the cellulose will kill any of the bugs, and and it's actually more fire retardant than any of these products. So alright, that's so if you want a quote for insulation, give Comfort Zone a call.